finally got up to greet the day. What a stunner. Tassie's turned on for us. It's beautiful. Yeah, so this morning I think the plan is we're just going to do a bit of a wiki camps tour around Queenstown here. We've seen a few points of interest on there that look pretty good, and just checking out the big girl. She could do with a bit of a wash just quietly. She's a dirty girl. Anyway, not many places in Queenstown you can wash a car, so worry about that another day. But yeah, so like I said, just a few places around on wiki camps that we found that look pretty cool, so we'll go and check them out. If you're not using wiki camps, jump on it. It's a lifesaver when you're traveling, so pay you $7 or whatever it is and get hooked up to that. It'll save your life. But I don't know, let's get in this car and get the show on the road, see what Queenstown's got to offer. Should be cool. So I'm not really a God-fearing man, but I've got Ailey in charge of the big rig. Boys, hang on. No, I've got navigator duties today because Ailey's sick of me yelling at her for sending us down the wrong track, so we'll see how I go. Surely it can't be that hard, right? We could end up anywhere.
Well, so far...
Or divorce, one of the two.
So far I'm just navigating my own way because I haven't had any directions told to me.
She doesn't listen anyway, so I don't know why I'm bothering. Well, we made it. Didn't die.
Made it to one stop.
And we got here. We've literally come 5k down the road, so, you know, first little stop for the day. Queenstown Cemetery. Pioneer Cemetery. Established in 1895. So this was obviously the first lot of people that set up the town. Cut the tracks in here and got Queenstown underway, so check it out. It looks pretty cool. It's set up on the side of the hill. Nice little place to perch up, but yeah, you know, check it out and show you around. So I mean, what's a little bit of a coincidence, the first one we stopped at shares our same last name. This is the grave of Mary McDonald, who died in November in 1902 at the age of 30, which, from what I understand, back then was probably a pretty old life, really. I know they didn't live long back then, but yeah, they're all of, as you could imagine, they're all pretty broken down and in a state of a little bit of disrepair, but yeah, as you can see, some of them are well and truly been forgotten about, but there's plenty in here. It's there's some quite intrinsic little headstones and whatnot too for back in the day. So yeah, definitely something worth stopping and having to check out. There's a little babies ones up there, and there's a few down in the grass here that are all just well and truly left. There's obviously no one maintains it anymore, but yeah, very, very good. Yeah, so just going back to their age, this one here is probably the oldest person we found in here. They were 55, so, and it's also one of the better preserved one. Yeah, like we said, unfortunately, a lot of it's been left to a bit of disrepair. There's heaps of in here. If you walk around, it's very, very cool. The kids are getting a bit of a enjoyment out of it. I yeah, highly recommend just stopping in. It's just on the side of the road as you head out of town, so it's pretty easy to miss, but yeah, it's very cool. And yeah, it just shows how hard life was when 55's old. So, alright, I might move on to the next spot and see what we can find. So we come up to Spion Cop Lookout, looking down over Queenstown. It's a pretty cool view up here. We're just down here. That's where we're camped. That's the footy field. You can see the van down here. Yeah, a bit of history up here. There's a Rotary. Is it Rotary or Lions Club? No, Lions Club. Lions Club put together thing, but an old cannon up here that shows a bit of story of when it's been used and how it's been used, and yeah, pretty cool. You come up through the town and get up here and have a look around. As you can see, Queenstown's very much a big old mining town all the hills around the back are all mined out and growing back and whatnot, but yeah, cool view from up here. See right down into the valley, and
Mount Owen.
that's Mount Owen in the background. It's a big old mountain, and it always looks super clear. It's weird. Like it looks kind of like a not meant to be there, but they're calling for snow again tomorrow, so down to 700 metres. I don't know if that's 700 metres above sea level, but it'd be kind of cool if that got some snow on it for the boys, but not so much for us. But yeah, on to the next spot. Haley's picked a great day to take the wheel. Bloody hell, it's a doozy of a drive out the Lyle Highway out of town. I see a little bit of white knuckles for Haley. Yeah, so this probably gives you the best sort of, I know, that aspect of what Tasmania is actually like to drive around. There is just hill after hill after hill. Amazing country, but she's a doozy to tow a van around. Yeah, the drive up here was pretty gnarly as you've seen, but yeah, worth it for the view, the cracker. So we just pulled over and we're walking into Horsetail Falls, and check this walkout. My God. So it's like 500 metres, but the scenery around this place just keeps blowing me away. This mountain in the background is the same one we've been seeing everywhere, but it's a dead set looks like it's been dropped there. It just looks that fake. It's just, anyway, it keeps blowing me away, but yeah, so we're gonna go in here. I don't know if there's much water flowing over it, which I don't know how, because we've had so much rain, but a few of the reviews say there's not, maybe not with some water, but anyway, this walking track is just phenomenal. Glad I wasn't tasked with building it, but check that out. She's a long way down too if you fell off just quietly, but makes it much easier for everybody else. Alright, we'll go and see what it's got to offer. Yeah, so as we said, not a whole lot of water on it, that's them in the background, but the walk and the view, we're not going all the way up, it just goes up to a platform up the top there, but yeah, cracking view. And for all the nutcases that are into mountain biking and whatnot, over the hill there, that's a mountain bike track. It runs all the way up here, so if you're into some pretty hardcore mountain biking, this could be a place for you.
That looks like a damn good track to try.
Yeah, no, I'll let Haley sort that one out and tell me what it was like. That doesn't look like something I'm into. Maybe if it had a chairlift to the top, I can't see any way up there but to ride, so yeah, I don't think so. So Iron Blow Lookout's the next one that we come to look at, and again, someone with a fear of heights. This is not right up my alley, but
it's an awesome view.
Yeah, and I'll try and swing around here just to have a quick look. There's a little boardwalk built up way higher than what I want to walk up, but anyway.
He hasn't looked down yet.
Yeah, no, I don't do ice, but yeah, it's all flooded. It's the old iron. I don't even know if it's old. Yeah, I think it's disused copper mine. But swing around, check this out. Pretty bloody good. Yeah, some of the views around here are absolutely spectacular. Yeah, it's all old mining and stuff, so not something that you would see generally, but a few of the old boards that you see that you can read that are around say that, sorry about the wind noise too if it's a bit blowy, but yeah, 100 years ago when they first started mining here, the way they were smelting everything was just dead because of all the pollution, and there was like a constant smog over all this whole valley. They had to use bloody lanterns and whatnot to get to walk in the middle of the day because there was no sunlight getting through. So yeah, pretty rugged place when all this was set up, but you can still sort of make it out now. But yeah, cracking little drive and some lookouts and whatnot we've seen. So, but yeah, the dam we showed you just there, that's where we're headed to next. Just have a look around. We'll probably have some lunch, I think.
Call up when you're down. Wanna be the first who knows all of your deepest secrets. Can I be the one who wakes you up before you missed your ride? Cause I wanna be close to you, and I wanna show you something new. You gotta know, every day I got your back, yeah, you can count on me for that. So put your hand in mine, I will be there every day. When you're sick of the climb, I will make sure it's okay.
My picture fell.
Absolutely stunning. Yeah, if you don't do one thing while you're in this area, come for a walk in here. It's a nice easy walk and absolutely beautiful.
I know you didn't ask for any of this.
So we said earlier on that we're staying at the Queenstown Football Oval. Now it's affectionately known as the Gravel, and I've been growing up playing some fair bit of footy, rugby league, not AFL, but and I played on some pretty rough grounds. But Christ, known as the Gravel because the whole field is gravel, like literally. Apparently this is an upgrade. It's just proper little stones of gravel, but yeah, apparently this is an upgrade. Apparently it used to be Eastworth, now they've upgraded it with silica from the local copper mine or something. But yeah, so steeped in history. It's pretty cool. This is the cricket pitch just here behind us. It's be a doozy to play on, but I don't know if it's something to get by. But yeah, in its heyday it was home to nine teams. Was the first first footy field in Tasmania to have a siren to start and end quarters. So yeah, heaps of. I think it said there that it was opened in 1880. So yeah, it's a pretty historic part of Tasmania, and it's on one of the points of interest on Wikicamps. But yeah, pretty cool. $5 a night. There's a donation thing over there. You can get water. Nice and close to get the rail, but yeah, what a doozy of a field to play on. So plenty of people swinging by checking it out. But so if you're swinging by Queenstown, stop in and have a look. She's different, I'll give you that, and definitely not the flattest thing I've ever seen. It's obviously for drain off, because the main reason it's gravel is that it needs to, the amount of rain they have here, obviously dirt just washes away and gets too soggy and they never play, so they've put gravel down. But yeah, it's got quite the hump to the middle to drain all the water off. But yeah, cool place. Yeah, so like I said, if you're in swinging by Queenstown, just stop in and check out this, because not something you'll ever see. It's the only gravel football field in Australia, and I think possibly the world.